Yes, America. Yes, America. There may not be a Santa Claus, but there is an IDD. Okay, the law dog is back from Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
How did you like it down there?
Man, I'll tell you what.
It's been a minute since I was there.
So I told everybody the same thing. The people in perspective, right? Those are my two biggest. Like I'm telling you, from the airport when we got picked up, that drive to the resort changed my life, and I'll tell you why. You realize that it's not a rich country.
Oh no.
You realize there's people on the side of the road cooking jerk chicken and selling bananas from their yard, from the tree, because they just need to make some ends meet.
Yep.
A lot of people there don't, from the hurricane still don't have power. And obviously everything's great at the resort, right? It's all love.
That's their income.
And that is their
tourism
that's
why
their business.
Is why there's life
it's
on
like that rum, tobacco, sugarcane, and Jamaica's finest tobacco.
Yeah. You know. We know that. We know that you know. Okay.
So I would say, the people just so welcoming. From 10 to 10:30 on Sunday morning, we were getting ready to leave. We knew we had our concierge was going to come get our bags or whatever. And 4 different people, butler, concierge, the cleaning people, they knocked on our door and literally said, "Thanks for staying," and gave us hugs. We go down to the lobby and like one of the bad guys that took my bag, like they've got tons of these guys walking around. He was like, when you coming back, man, and big dab up, we got the same driver. I requested to have the same driver just because he was so cool.
Yeah.
We got the same driver to take us to the airport. And I just felt like at first I was a little skeptical. I was like, well, of course everybody's going to be really nice at the resort. It's the resort. That's their job. Yeah. But I have a bad interaction all week with anyone, all positive. Food was amazing. Like, I can't say a bad thing about it. I liked it so much. We're going back November 1st through the 7th for my 50th to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Customs was easy, but the people in perspective were the two things that really jumped out at me. It was like, they really are authentically welcoming.
Yes, very much.
Our driver said this that blew my mind. He goes, yeah, we just got our power back last week. We hadn't had electricity for 8 months. I was like, wait a minute, you say 8 months?
8 months.
He was a pretty well-off guy. He appeared, he's a pretty busy guy. Yeah. Said, yeah, man, we didn't have, he goes, we haven't had power for so long. When we got it back, I was, for 2 days, forgot to turn the lights on because I was just not used to having it.
Sure.
Didn't complain. Didn't say, yeah, man, I can't believe it took them that long. It was just like, yeah, we had a little rain today, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had power for 8 months. Like, I was like, these people.
Can you imagine? We flip out if we go a day.
Yeah.
8 months.
Unreal.
8 months.
A lot of these folks have never been to America, so they ask about it.
Yeah.
They had a really funny. I was talking to a guy, one of the bartenders, and we were watching one of the soccer games. I can't remember. I think it was U.S. game. Yeah. And he goes, "Hey man, y'all are playing well." And I go, "Man, I mean, this is the best. Usually we don't play this well. This is not usually soccer's not our thing, right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, Jamaica soccer." We'll root for them, but them guys are all too high to ever go far in the World Cup. And I just busted out laughing. I was like, that's pretty funny. But at the same time,
that's true.
I go, but hey, man, but that's 100. I go, yeah. I wish I could say that about the U.S. team. I don't think they're all high.
No.
I think a lot of times they're just not. We don't have
our best athletes don't play soccer.
No.
That's just a fact.
It is what it is.
I don't know what it would look like, but I know this: our best athletes have, at least on the men's side, have never.
TV in our room, we never turn it on all week.
No.
Never once. I asked Ashley on Sunday, I go, hey, TV, yeah, there was a lot of that, but I said, the TV's not on.
Better. That boat was rocking, don't come a-knocking, baby.
We didn't watch TV all week, because normally we have it on all night when we go to sleep, you know what I mean? It's on, we fall out, whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't have the TV on all week.
Now tell me.
Yeah.
And please, I hope this number is high. And there's how many high adventures did you partake of?
So
how many times you just wander around the resort?
That's no.
No.
You
had to have gotten the munchies, Lawton. Don't tell me.
So I'm going to break it down to you. I text my brother and I go, unique observation. I feel like it smells more like weed in Las Vegas than it does in Jamaica. And he just texts back, ha, 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 ha. He goes, you are not lying. I think I smelled weed there at the resort not including things that were coming out of my room, I'm thinking 3 to 4 times max, which is not a lot. Vegas, you go down the Strip, you go down to Fremont, it just smells like you walked into a room and hot people were smoking.
Let's examine this, because there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
One, he's on an island surrounded by blue water in the tropics.
Beautiful.
Vegas is in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
In the heat, where it's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
There's nothing blowing off the coast to blow it around. No. It's there. It's not going nowhere. And if you're in the casinos, which is where most people are in Vegas.
Yeah, I was under the impression too, because so many people told me, "Hey, you're gonna get a private driver. They're gonna." I was under the impression they were all just drug dealers. Like they're gonna have all this stuff in the car. That was not the case. Our driver did not try to like push anything on me, but his entry level question to me was, "Hey, do you like cigars?" I was like, "I love cigars." And I was like, "You guys probably have like real Cubans here, right?" Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I got a place for you if you want to stop by it." And I was like, "Probably has some of Jamaica's finest too." And he goes, "Oh yeah, you can get that there."
Oh yeah.
So he veers into this like little, I wouldn't even call it plaza. It looked like 2 like rundown homes, and then there was like a little storefront in the back. And you walked in, it just had a bunch of gift shop stuff.
Yeah.
But I told the lady, I was like, "Here's what I'd like. I love spice rum, but I don't. I see they had the bamboo, they had Appleton, they had all these.
They had the bamboo.
They did, but I said, you know what? I get that in America.
True. And
so they got me this. It's called Blackwell Spice Rum. And we've been drinking it the last couple of nights. We have Derek White here in the audience.
Oh yeah, we can get to announce it because Lawton, when I said I should have known when I put him on the launch pad, I should have, trade tables him up before he went off.
Yeah.
I get to introduce Derek White 2.0, who is here tonight again in all his glory. We're glad he's here. He will be here for the 4th of July party, the Bender. We should probably do a show the next night.
They did a little shot. Like they was like, "Here, take a shot of it. Do you like it?" And you know how normally spice rum, any kind of rum, just doesn't taste good by itself. I've never had rum where I was like, that's a sipping rum. It's pretty rare.
They're out there, but they're
rare. This one was like, oh my god, I need that. Right? It wasn't.
Was that Bob Marley's one?
No, Bob Marley's was the Kingston, which I drank at the resort a lot.
Okay.
But the Blackwell was like the only spiced rum they had that I'd never heard of, and they're like, you can't get this. You won't get this at the resort, and you can't get this in America. So I was like, run it. So we got that, and then Ashley's, gets a sweatshirt and a T-shirt. And so I was like, all right, well, while we're buying things, I got 3 cigars. I got 2 authentic Cubans. They gave me a Jamaican. They threw in a Jamaican cigar, and I smoked a Jamaican, and that was really light, really good.
Yeah.
And then what they had for the greenery offering, a lot of edibles that were Delta 9, stuff that you get like here in Virginia.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I got 2 pre-rolls, and I will tell you this, man. I got 1 indica, 1 sativa, and I got Vanstone to participate 1 time, which was great. But usually, each one was 3 sessions. Like 1 session, I got about 1/3 of the way done. I was like, okay, I'm fucking good. And then 1/3 away again, and then it was like the roach at the end, and then that was good. But it was like, usually at night when I was relaxing, or hey, we're about to go out to dinner. Hey, Ashley's getting ready. I'll do that. Have a little cocktail. It was fun, man. It was a good time, and I'll be honest, like it was good stuff. But man, America's got some pretty fine greenery too.
Of course it does.
We have everything.
When you're the richest country in the world, in spite of your idiotic leadership, you have everything.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have it here, you'll get it.
You'll get it.
You'll get it because the demand is there.
So many of them were like, I'd love to go to America. I just can't get a visa. It's too expensive. They're selling visas. Yeah. They're too expensive, on the black market. Like, it's just hard.
If you ain't white, they don't want you here. And if you don't understand that, you don't know what's been going on this week.
It's too bad.
We're not going to get into that tonight because I'm not going to ruin this asshole.
Yeah.
These idiots. That Miller guy, turn the guy, needs a fucking
I forgot what he said.
That guy needs a beating like you read about. I'd love to meet this guy in an alley, just me and him.
The other thing, man, is that
just me and him. Just 5 minutes, all I want with him. 5 minutes.
There's no division.
I'll teach him some manners.
You got.
Money's on you.
I want 5 minutes with him. Just me and him.
No division. No separation. It's
piece of shit.
It was probably, honestly, at the resort, 80%. Jamaican, black, Spanish. Like there wasn't a lot of white people really.
No.
And
you was the minority.
But I never felt like that. Like they never make you. No one's cutting into you. Like it was just
because they know it isn't you. You don't like them.
Yeah. And I could tell that they tread lightly with the Trump questions and stuff like that. And I would just let them know how I felt. It's all good, bro. Like,
we're in the majority.
And then they'd laugh. But he's crazy, whatever. But
he's not crazy. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, but
I'm crazy. He's a piece of shit.
It was a good trip, man. A much needed trip. I didn't take. It was the first time in my 11 years at the large media conglomerate that I work for.
Yeah.
I didn't take any phones, any computers. I literally took my phone and I left it in the room most of the time. So this is very good for me, and it's very hard for me to unplug like that. But it was very.
That's why you did it.
It was great. It was great.
Well, I'm glad you had a great time.
Yeah, man.
Glad you're back, obviously.
Yeah, man.
Glad D. White is here with us 2.0 because this show's not the same without him.
Which we found out. Becky was the one that quoted his name, she said.
Yeah.
She was the one that came up with Derek White 2.0?
Yeah. It was
That's hilarious. She told us that.
I told you. I got one thing right. I got the right girl.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
That's all you, sometimes you
Reason number 169, right?
gotta be lucky than good, or sometimes you only gotta be right once.
I was lucky. I wasn't.
Yeah.
No. Anyway. And sleazy. That's besides the point. Anyway, it's IDD. I don't disagree. It is a tip 'em back Tuesday. We are tipping them back. Lots to discuss tonight. As you can see, joining us tonight, the greatest duo in NBA history, the ones that saved it, the Bird, the Legend, and the Magic Man, the two greatest nicknames ever. Sorry, Mike. Air. But Legend and Magic, I'm sorry. Anyone, if I had to choose between Air, Legend, I'm taking Legend or Magic. Okay? Because you walk around, everybody calls him Legend. Like, what the fuck? That's just
great.
like,
Larry
why
Legend.
don't you just put rose petals down wherever he fucking walks?
You know what's crazy?
Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, but
And as I thought, it would unfold the way it did with the Lakers. LeBron's gone.
we did. We'll get to that. We're going to start because there is good news besides the Lakers. We have a game tomorrow night, America, that we're talking history here. And let me give you a little dabble, a little walk down memory lane here for you soccer heads out there. 1930. And 2010, you know what those two dates have in common? Those are the only two times the United States men's soccer team got this far. This far. They have never gotten past this.
Around 30.
Which puts tomorrow night in a very big perspective. Talk about pressure.
Yeah.
Talk about fucking pressure. In the whole history, the 100-year, whatever it is of this World Cup, the United States men's team has never gone past this fucking point, and they are favored tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of pressure. I mean, now, I don't know how much, I've been watching every game because I actually saw this men's team in their friendly games. I'm like, this team, I didn't know how far they were going to go, but I knew they were more talented than any U.S. team I'd ever seen. And so far, that has rung true.
Yeah.
Because they have been dominant. I don't care about what happened the other night in that game against Turkey that didn't matter. Okay, it didn't matter. Half their guys didn't play on yellow cards. Their best player played in the second half. Looked good for his first game back in a while. They were playing for it.
The game was over because I remember some guys walking away and then they scored and I was like, wait. But I didn't.
They lost it in the last minute. It has no bearing on this because everything was locked up. Which was the other thing the men's team hadn't done. They had it all locked up before the third game.
It wasn't, yeah.
That in of itself is fucking historic. So they're playing Bosnia Herzegovina. I think I'm saying that wrong. I probably am. Just a minor. It was always Bosnia. When the fuck these people make these fucking changes, they don't make any fucking. There's no voting. What the fuck? We weren't. You didn't talk to us. You can't fucking add a name to a country. Like, what the fuck? Talk to somebody over there in the European Union. What the fuck is going on over there? Anyway, the fact is this. The U.S. men's team has not beat a team from Europe in 5 years. 5 years. That in of itself is quite a losing streak. So, but they are favored tomorrow night. Now, my thing is this. And obviously, because this is only the third time the men have been this far, there was a huge preview tonight. There's two. This is like, you think it's the Super Bowl. They're doing a 2-hour pregame tomorrow night. This is a fucking round of 32 game.
Yeah.
I have never in my fucking life,
in
any sport, seen a 2-hour preview for one team for a round of 32. This isn't for the championship. This isn't even for the Final Four. This isn't even the round of 32. That's how the rare air this team is sitting in right now. That's not their fault. That speaks to the history of our country. And as I said before, our best athletes don't play soccer. They never have. Okay? And they don't now, by the way. But what's different about this team, Lawton, is that over half this roster plays professional over in Europe, in the Premier Leagues, and they don't warm the bench.
No.
These guys play over there, and they're good. So this is probably the most talented U.S. men's team they've ever had.
Nothing concerning.
If we're being honest.
And this is just from a betting perspective. America is a pretty large favorite.
They are.
But it was plus 900 for Bosnia yesterday. It's plus 700 today. So that's a pretty big move on the line.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's, it's like a negative 375 or something for a tie. What do they do in a tie situation?
There is no tie.
There's no tie. It's a shootout, right?
They do 15 minutes overtime. If no one has scored, they go to a shootout. We saw this yesterday when Paraguay upset Germany, who we beat 4-1. It was really 5-1. We watched that game.
Yep.
And Paraguay, I'll tell you what, that goalie for Paraguay, God love that kid. He was awesome in that shootout. He made 3 big stops. And so USA dominated them. And they beat Germany, who was ranked 7th in the world. So I guess the question is, at least from a talent perspective, how good is this team?
Man, like I said.
Because that was Germany, who was ranked 7th in the world.
A few weeks ago, I said, I really felt like U.S. was going to make the round of 32. No surprise.
No, I thought
making the 16 is going to be a really big deal. And I feel like with Germany losing, it's kind of like how the Knicks fared, right? They had a few breaks along the way, and I think that
it's
you need some luck. Yeah, you need some breaks. I mean, who cares, right? I don't think there's a New York fan that cares who lost and who wasn't there.
Germany's not one to choke,
and Germany is not one to choke. So that is a really big deal that they're out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree. So that's huge because I mean, even I'm not really worried about Paraguay. I think we have to play the winner of Canada.
No, Belgium and
Belgium and Senegal.
Right. Now let's not do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to forecast.
Nope, we aren't forecasting. I was just trying to remember who they're
Let's focus on tomorrow night because they've never gone past tomorrow night. We have no business as Americans forecasting. Not in this sport.
One game at a time.
This is the definition of one game at a time.
Yeah.
Because if they lose tomorrow night, all of this, that hour preview tonight is going to look embarrassing. It's going to look, hey, remember that USA fair on the White House lawn that nobody showed up at? That Donald Trump's been trying to do just to show people who but nobody showed up at? It's going to look like that if they fucking lose tomorrow night.
I tell you.
Okay? And that's how it's going to feel. So let's focus on this. Now, here's what I will tell you about this Bosnia team. Mm-hmm. They are, again, U.S. has not beaten a team from Europe in 5 years. Not in a friendly, not an exhibition, not in a pickup game. Nothing. Okay? They are favored, yes. Okay, but this Bosnia team, do you know who they beat to get here? Meaning, before they got to the World Cup, do you know who they beat?
Who did they beat?
Italy. Mm-hmm. They're the reason Italy, who is a perennial power, is not here. So you could sit there and give me this plus 700, plus 9, whatever the fuck Vegas is doing with this line. I don't care about the damn line. I don't care if they win half a point to nothing. Just win the fucking game.
Yep.
That's all I care about. This is like we have to take this like the NCAA tournament. Mm-hmm. We're used to this. Survive and advance.
There you go.
See, this is what we're talking about. This is the wavelength. This is the tripod. Of course, Tom's not here because he's down and basking in the sun in Florida. Tell those dumb rednecks, those pedophile protecting fuckers to fucking eat a dick, Tom, down there in Florida. But anyway, so we're here though, and of course we didn't even rehearse that. There was no pregame meeting. The pregame meeting consisted of, America. You know what it was. It was multicolored. It was beautiful. It was sweet. And in about one segment, we're going to be drilling vegetables. I digress. The point is this. That was not rehearsed. That's the wavelength. That's IDD.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. Survive and advance. That has to be. They have to play tomorrow night, and I'm sure they know this.
How exciting would that be tomorrow?
But if they win, they've never done this.
And this is
they've never won this round. They are 0-2.
And it is the last game of the night tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 8:00 prime time. We should. I'm going to come over tomorrow. We should watch your house. We should be in the bar tomorrow night. Your basement.
Let's do it.
Yes.
We should.
Yeah.
Speaking of the bar basement, something to show you when we go between segments.
Yeah.
But
we should do that. But I think, to me, this is the, and I think I can say this safely. This tomorrow night is the most important game in the history of men's soccer in this country. I think that's not a stretch at all. This is the most important game in the history of U.S. men's soccer tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay? It is winnable. They are healthy. They got their guy back. Pulisic played the other night. He looked good.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
The goal, they mentioned in this, and the thing that I did like about this hour-long preview tonight, most of this team is the same team that was in Qatar 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
When they got knocked out by the Netherlands, and they didn't even win a game.
So they've been playing together for a while?
They have been sitting on this. In fact, they went 0-for over in Qatar. They didn't win a single game over there. Most of that team is back.
Axe to grind.
And they've got scores to settle. That, to me, was the most encouraging thing I've seen since this whole fucking thing started. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that most of that team, I thought it was a whole brand new fucking group. Fuck those losers. Get them out of here. Okay? No. This is pretty much the same team.
America also has, and obviously we're not forecasting this, but we know where the World Cup final is going to be held.
Yes.
It is America's 250th birthday. Yeah. And it would be, I mean, you know me, I'm a big storyline guy, right?
Sure.
I'm not all into the conspiracy theories. I'm just into storylines. And that's a storyline that writes itself. You know what I mean? To have the World Cup here, your 250th year. God, if they could just make the Final Four, it would be exciting. You know what I mean?
If they get to the round of 16, it's a win. Because I thought
absolutely. And that's just going to win one game to do that, right?
But the thing is, the next couple at least, if they shake out, winnable.
Absolutely.
Then you're potentially looking at Spain. But let's not talk about that. Let's not, to quote, what was his name? In Hoosiers. Norman Dale. It's traditional not to talk about anything except the hurdle until you've crossed the hurdle in front of you. So tomorrow night it's about Bosnia. It's all about Bosnia right now. A Bosnia team that got here by whipping Italy's ass. This team is not to be taken lightly, and I don't care what the spread is. This team is no underdog. If you qualified for the tournament for the World Cup and you came from Europe, you're for real.
Yeah.
You're for real.
You're for real.
You're for real. Any team that qualified that came from Europe is fucking for real. You don't believe me? Go look at fucking Norway, who's nobody's talking about, who won tonight and got to the round of 16.
Yep.
They got one fucking dude. He looks like a fucking Viking. Do you see what the post game they do with this in the rowing?
Yeah, that's cool.
See his thing. They had the whole fucking stands going.
They won 2-1 today, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he got the game-winning goal.
Yep.
And what they do, they put a fucking Viking helmet on him.
Is that like the interception chain or whatever it is?
This is a Viking with the both fucking horns.
Turnover,
he's
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The turnover necklace or whatever they get.
He is whiter than Jobu's hair.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's whiter than Jobu's fucking hair. And they put this thing on him. If he didn't look like a Viking, I don't know what a Viking.
You got to have these characters as part of this too. You know what I mean?
He is a character. That's the coolest thing about him. He's a great player, but he's got some. He understands. He gets it. He's Norway's version of box office. He is. He plays to the crowd. And by the way, he is always delivered. This guy always delivers. Norway is going to be a tough out. Norway could win this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And no one is talking about them.
Yeah.
So the point about Bosnia is if you came from Europe, which they did, you are for real. You are for real. So I'm very excited about tomorrow. I'm also very nervous about tomorrow because, let's face it, they've never gotten past this.
Yep.
And the question is the moment too big?
I don't think so. I don't think the pressure is going to really mount until they get to that 16.
I don't think there's going to be any pressure because pressure happens when you're not prepared.
Yeah,
the thing about tonight, I'll go back to it again.
Pressure is the privilege.
The pregame was the picture of those guys sitting on that field in Qatar when they'd lost, looking at them. Mm-hmm. They have never forgotten that moment. They've got scores to settle.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I don't think they're going to feel pressure. This team is angry. It's not angry. It's angry with itself because they feel like, because again, they were supposed to get to the knockout round in Qatar and they didn't win a single game.
And you got to remember, there is an old saying too that says luck serves the well prepared. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I don't think there's any pressure right now. They're playing at home.
Actually, the intelligent blue state definition of that is luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
I like that too.
That's a mass hole state.
It's a mass.
From the most intelligent state in this country. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Harvard, MIT, mic drop, boom. That's before you get into Mass General, the greatest hospital in the world, and all the test scores. Okay, and the school that I graduated from, those kids are all fucking Jesus. I can't believe I even walked in those halls. Okay, because I'm not that fucking smart. The point is, okay, that quote is luck is when preparation meets opportunity. This team has been baptized through fire, through failure. Mm-hmm. I might say, Law Dog. Mm-hmm. This team knows nothing but failure. And they're not looking at this as success. This ain't success to them. Mm-hmm. It ain't. And I know that because every damn one of them to a man was all he was talking about. I remember that feeling, sitting on that field, and I never want to feel that again. That is what's driving them. And that's the key word, drive.
I feel like pressure is what Ronaldo's feeling.
Yeah.
He's never won a World Cup.
That's pressure.
Messi, he's been just...
He's off. He got one. He's off the hook.
I know. He's off.
He had it last time.
But listen, watching him the other day, I just don't know that I've seen a better... I mean, there's a lot of great soccer players, right? But
you never saw Pelé.
I never saw Pelé. Pelé's like Pete Rose with the goals. Nobody's catching
I saw Pelé.
Unbelievable.
Ahead of his time. Like about 50 years ahead of his time.
Unreal, right?
The bicycle kick, that's Pelé. He invented it.
But I was watching Messi the other day, and I was just like, I mean, I just don't know a soccer player could just drop a pass in there like just perfect. And that last goal he scored, which was, I believe, the fifth goal he scored.
The fifth goal.
He like passed it perfectly, and whoever got it didn't kick it in. So he runs over, gets himself, and works around two guys and gets a goal. It's just like, dude, this guy's unbelievable.
Yes.
And I will give a shout out to Mbappe too. Kylian Mbappe, he is so freaking fast.
Oh,
I mean, he is at 27. If he can just stay on track, he's going to break all of Messi's.
he's Wheels Wilhelm.
Yeah, he's literally going to just blow everybody out. You know what I mean? He's probably the next guy that could catch Pele if he plays long enough.
Could be.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can see that. Yeah.
Just based on where he's at now, but you know, Ronaldo's still the second leading goal scorer of all time.
Yes, he is.
You know what I mean? So Ronaldo really, from his resume, just needs a World Cup. So
he's got to get one.
I feel like if there's pressure, there's a lot on him, I think, legacy-wise.
And Spain...
He's already won at life. I mean, everybody that's female over 20 thinks he's gorgeous. He's got billions of dollars.
He has hot women falling all over
he's
Europe.
Probably one of the most in-shape guys.
The man is the definition of gigolo over in Europe. He's the new David Beckham is what he is.
Yeah, he's the man, dude.
So, in terms of that. But the point is, he doesn't have a World Cup.
He doesn't.
And if you've been watching Spain, and I have, they are beatable.
Yeah.
They are beatable. They had a draw.
I thought he played for Portugal.
Portugal, too, is beatable.
Yeah, very much so.
Spain is the one I'm concerned about. Yeah. So
there's Mbappe's in France.
For France, yeah. By the way, France.
They made the final last time.
I watched them tonight. They toyed with a very good Sweden team. I mean, it was 3-0. Let me tell you something right now. It was 3-0. 4 shots hit the post.
Oh my God.
4. 2.
That could have been
2 others. They got by the goal and they just missed the net by not even 6 inches in either direction. It could have been 9-0.
My God.
They toyed with a very good Sweden team. Now, when we talked about this, and this is what I'll end with this before we come back for segment 2, but this is the thing about France and Spain and everything else, and Portugal, by the way. ESPN, I think I sent you this list. The 19 gurus on ESPN predicted the winner, or who they thought was going to win the World Cup. 8 picked France. 8 picked Spain. 1 picked Portugal. 1 picked Brazil. And 1 picked Germany. Germany is gone.
And no one picked the U.S.
No one picked Argentina.
Interesting.
Who was the 3rd-ranked team in the world coming into this thing. And
that's also interesting.
But the main reason is because they won the last World Cup.
And they think Messi's a little bit older.
Well, it's not just that. It's hard to repeat.
Very much.
Not very many teams have won back-to-back World Cup. So history is not on their side either.
Right.
So I think that had some. Plus, France and these other teams are also legit. They are. But the fact that they are the reigning champs, they got a bullseye on their back, and it's very hard to win that tournament back-to-back. It's very hard. So that's probably why nobody picked them, because teams just don't repeat.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often. Pelé.
When Brazil was there, yeah.
Pelé won 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Okay. So that's why people still talk about him, and a lot of you probably never see him. I saw him.
He plays in what, mid-'80s, early 80s?
No, 70s. 60s and 70s.
Man, he was like kind of like Bill Russell a little bit.
The movie, soccer movie, this is for you guys. Before tomorrow night, if you're off, here's a mission for you guys. You're not working. Look up the movie Victory. It's a Sylvester Stallone movie with Michael Caine. Okay. And it's about prisoners, World War II, prisoner camp, and the Germans they have this Nazi prison camp, and the Germans at that point in time had the #1 soccer team in the world. And so the Allies, they put this group of prisoner POWs together to play them in a scrimmage game.
It's called Victory.
It's called Victory.
When was this movie out?
1979, 1980.
Oh, okay. So around a little after Rocky.
Rocky won. But and Stallone had just won Best Actor, and Rocky had won Best Picture. Rocky is the one that made Stallone. That movie.
Oh, yeah.
Best Picture, and he won Best Actor.
One of the greatest stories of all time.
So, and the ending of that movie is everything. But the point is, when you look at that cast, they didn't just grab anybody. They grabbed the 10 or 12 best soccer players in the world.
Okay.
They all are in this movie, and they put their names at the end, and whether for one guy from France, one guy from here.
Yeah.
And of course, who's in it? Pelé. Pele is in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, and I'm not going to tell you anything else, but
Victory. I'll have to check it out.
Victory. I say Washington. You want to get fired up for this fucking game, right?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is in it too. He's great.
He'll always be.
Alfred Pennyworth.
Well, yeah, he was Alfred in Dark Knight.
All three of them.
But to me, he'll always be Nigel Powers because he was Nigel Powers in all the.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
What you call it?
That's valid. So check out
movies.
Yes, check out Victory.
This praying mantis right here.
Scoundrels too.
Yes, you watch.
That was a great movie.
Oh, Michael Caine's
Little praying mantis on the screen.
Yeah, we got a praying mantis here. So we're going to break segment 2. We're going to come back and talk the pillars of the NBA: Celtics, Lakers. They're going in two different directions. I don't know which is which. We're going to find out. Segment 2 coming right up. And you get off my screen.